see what they've got on second down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Tebow. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. With the catch, it's Singleton. He's loose. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. Oh, out of space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Pulls it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
That's caught. It's Anderson. Discards him with the stiff arm. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Nittany Lions will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the score. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish your first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Underwood. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Slippery slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 10, here he comes. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
So now it's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Making side adjustments here. On third down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Nestled just inside that right upright. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback may change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On target. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They'll line up for a second down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, what a move to get room. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
But with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. This one's complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The ball's free. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
On the direct snap, it's Underwood. He's going to run it. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Snagged out of the air. Looking for room at the 40. At the 45, on his way. Off to the races. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Barber. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it on the run. Can't quite across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. They want to run this quarterback. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the fourth quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in a bunch formation. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. This is a design run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. Quarterback keeper. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Singleton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Tebow. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Anderson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plunks it in for the catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Brother. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Got his man. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And the quick shuffle pass. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He might want another play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Underwood. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Gadget plays all day.
It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory.